Hey folks, Elder Law Care Attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Hey folks, I wanted to touch base with you and give you an overview of the Medicare increase in premiums for 2025. Folks, overall, Medicare typically goes up. Medicare typically available when you turn age 65 years of age, right? And typically folks get that and they don't pay any premium on that so long as you have typically 40 quarters of employment for your lifetime through the Social Security Administration, which is about 10 years of employment right there to qualify for that. But Medicare premiums typically go up each and every year based on what they call the CPI, the Consumer Price Index. This year overall, it's going up around 2.6%, which is kind of standard. And some of you are probably aware that Social Security gave a little increase recently, cost of living adjustment and so forth. But oftentimes, and I created another video previously on the Social Security increase, but typically standard other costs go up as well. So you might have got a little increase bump in your Social Security benefits, but guess what? Medicare premiums are going up again here in 2025. So you're getting the money in one pocket from Social Security, but you're giving it back in your Medicare premiums. And folks, I'm just going to break down overview of the Medicare system here. Typically available when you're 65 years of age, when you acquired 40 quarters of employment through the Social Security Administration, which again is about 10 years of employment right there. And the big part is broken down to Part A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. Part A, you may be aware, that's for like hospitalizations and things of that nature. And then Part A also covers hospice care as well, up to 180 days when a doctor certifies that. My dear late mom, she sadly went home in hospice a number of years ago, and Medicare Part A covered most of that. Not all of it. We still had to pay for private nursing, private paid nursing to supplement the hospice care. But that's important to have for end-of-life folks, hospice. 180 days of certification by a medical doctor will provide about 6 months, 180 days. And that can be recertified for an additional 6 months or 180 days if need be as well under hospice. That being said, there's some increases in the premiums in that area. It's amounting to about 2.6% from my calculations and research right there. And so that's important to know. Part A, hospitalizations, hospice work. And it's also important to know that Medicare pays for short-term acute care. Medicare typically pays up to 90, sometimes 100 days, but does not pay for long-term care. Medicare pays for acute care, hospitalizations, rehab, physical therapy, things of that nature. When my dad was in the nursing home years ago, the first up to 90 days, he was on Medicare. And then Medicare, if you're no longer making any improvements medically, they typically look to turn the faucet off and shut your Medicare benefits off. And then folks are either private pay in that nursing home, up to 18 grand a month private pay in this area, or looking to get on Medicaid, which is a completely different government benefit. Medicaid is different from Medicare. This is Medicare short-term care. Medicaid is for long-term care, such as skilled nursing facilities. So I just wanted to draw that distinction there to make sure you had clarity and understood that. And let's talk about Part B. Part B, Medicare is for like doctors' appointments and doctors' visits and labs and things of that nature. And these could have premiums adjusted to it as well. So depending on your situation, your premium is going to be going up a little bit. But from my research, it's going to be going up in line with the CPI, Consumer Price Index. It's not going to be anything that's shocking from my research thus far, but there is going to be a bump, an increase in 2025. Let's get to it. Part C. What is Part C? That's like the big mystery one right there. Part C is Medicare Advantage plans. Medicare Advantage plans could be like a Medigap, where you're supplementing your Medicare with a private health insurance as well. And then Part D of Medicare covers typically prescription drugs and medications, which is a biggie for some folks. A lot of our clients, sadly, are on a lot of different medications. So that can be a big cost for folks, those prescription drugs right there. Again, you want to take a look at your plan. My recommendation, speak with your elder law attorney if you have any specific questions. And also, you can call the Medicare department as well. Sometimes they'll provide additional information. But this is a 2025 increase, folks. You need to know it. It's in line with the Consumer Price Index, or they call it the CPI. For my calculations, about 2.6% increase overall. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but it's nothing shocking. It seems to be in line with their standard increases over time with the Medicare premiums. There you have it, folks. That's our Medicare system here. If you have any questions, post a comment. We'll certainly get back to you. If you'd like to learn more, pick up my book at Amazon, Patrick Kelleher, How to Slay the Four-Headed Beast of Estate Planning and Elder Law. And folks, be sure to click the subscribe button, click that notification bell, because we create about 5 or 6 new educational videos per month. Hopefully this video was helpful for you folks, and do your research. God bless, folks. Patrick Kelleher, elderlawcare.com.